Welcome to my channel again, and today I'm going to open this MP3 player with USB, which storage is laughable 128 megabyte. So its LCD is not working and it is not turning on. So we will replace, oh no, we will not gonna replace, but we will see. You can see the buttons here. Hold, unhold, on, off, and recording volume menu, and there is a key so that you can, okay, it is the battery compartment and it is quite rusty, and maybe it was repaired before or somebody tried to repair it. So let's see what happened here. So now we will try to open it up, and there is no screw, just some latch, and if you try it carefully, open it up, it will open without breaking it. You can open it without breaking. So try gently from all the sides. Keep gentle pressure because it's plastic and plastic can easily be broken. So I tried and tried, and after some time, off camera, I was able to open this up. So you can see I turned on the flashlight of my phone so you can see it easily. So this is the inside, okay, this is the cover, okay, the LCD here, and you can see it is not looking good. Of course it was someone tried to repair it, so I'm not sure if the machine is open alive or what. I don't know. So let's try. I will try to do my best as I can. So there is a screw we have to open to get out the PCB from its chassis. So here's some inside. It was made in 2004, and it was my childhood dream to get one. Okay, so you can store somewhat like 100 song or 50 song. Okay, on that time we used cassette that hold 12 or more than 12, no, not more than 12, only 12 songs. So it was a dream for us, to hold this type of gadget back then in 2004. So just it was a story, okay. So I'm pretty lucky to have one, and I will keep it in my collection of older things. Like you have seen my channel, Walkman, CD player, Walkman, like this, mechanical clock, something like that. If you want to see, then you can check. I will link some in the description. Okay, you can see here this was soldered and someone attached some kind of wire. It is not meant to be like that. Okay, the connector should be attached with PCB, like the positive side, you can see. So someone obviously tried to repair it at some point. So this is the backlight panel, okay. This has an LCD and it illuminates the LCD light from the back, so it is called backlit LCD. I mean the LCD which is backlit with some kind of LED. So it is not looking good, though the ribbon is unbroken. The IC is looking good. The PCB is looking not bad. There is some soldering mark. Someone tried to make it alive again. So let's open the backlit panel, backlit LED panel. Okay, you can see here there is a small jumper wire between these two resistors. So I'm not sure if you can see. Okay, so this is where someone tried to make a jumper wire. Okay, let's unsolder the two cable, red and black, and positive and negative. And this is the backlit, and I'm just touching the LCD ribbon so that the dry soldering or something like that, to prevent that. Just a touch and nothing else. I will add some solder to the joints so that next time when I attach the wire, it will be very helpful. It will be very helpful. So let's see the LCD backlit panel this time. Okay, there is some foam, and was some foam, 3 or 4. Now there is not. And there is the LED. You can see. I'm trying to focus. This is the one LED that lit the whole panel. Okay, you can see here the reflector which reflects the light throughout the LCD panel or something like that. So it's fairly easy. You can search Google and see how backlit LCDs are constructed. So it is very easy. This time period, back then, 2000, 2004, 2005, or 1996, 1997, it was very hard to get any kind of information, especially from Bangladesh. There was no internet for the general people. The rich people had access to it, but the general people like me, we hadn't any kind of. So we have to clean it like a cotton bud with some alcohol. So this will attach like this, and I know that we know, not we, it's me only. So we have to clean this and attach this with some kind of glue. So I'm using double-sided tape here. Okay. A thin strip of double-sided tape which I cut with scissors. Okay. And this will hold the LCD better, I think, because there was a glue before, as I can see. So I'm making sure that I'm using as low as possible, as the smallest part, okay, so that it can barely hold it, okay, so that we cannot may not make the LCD bulky. Okay, if it is not thin enough, it can damage the LCD when we cover the whole thing together. Okay, press it firmly, of course. Press it firmly so that the other side of the tape can hold the what can I say, glue strip. The first try I missed it, and then I pressed it again hard as much I can, and then I used a blade, okay, a thin piece of blade, so that the glue strip can stay underneath. So it is a shame. So when you are using a little bit of double-sided tape, it is a bit of tricky. Okay, it is a bit of tricky, and of course it is time-consuming. So I'm sorry, very sorry to wasting your time, but this is the procedure I have to show you, and this is the video all about to show you. Okay, this part I cleaned with soap and water off camera. of course it is very rusty, like it is rusted. Okay, so I cleaned it. You can see it is very clean right now, like white, super white. Okay, so I pressed it, what I double-sided tape, and it will hold perfectly as I wanted to be, and it was aligned perfectly. And you must watch so that you have aligned the plate perfectly, because this is the diffuser of for the light. Okay, next strip I will cut to hold the LCD. Okay, so this is the same procedure as you have seen before, so just watch. So people sometimes ask me where I have learned it, like something. So you have to practice in different electronic devices. I have opened so many electronic devices in my life, so it is just a common sense built up inside me. So I know how to fix or how to do it, like properly. If I can do, I do it, and if I think it is not possible for me, then I just go to the professionals who do it properly or do it regularly. So but I can do it, so I try to do it, and there is nothing to lose. So it is 50-50 chance. It can be okay and it could not be okay. Just 50-50 chance. So here I just tried to make the thing work again, and it's just a 50-50 chance. So we are now ready. Here you can see we will just attach the LCD here. Very gently we have to do it, because it is very old piece of technology. You can see it is semi-transparent. It is not all the way transparent, but it is transparent. Okay, so very carefully we have to place the backlit panel behind the LCD display. Okay, this type of display we can see the in calculators or some watches, cheap watches, mainly calculator. You can see this type of display. So it is very fragile, and we have to be careful, because the ribbon, if you destroy the ribbon, you will destroy the LCD. So very careful not to touch that, not to bend it very with force or something. Very gentle. Be very gentle with this type of gadget. You can say it is old and it is very likely to break. So here we will attach the power cable for the LED with a PCB. Okay, here I have lit up the area so that we can see it better. I've told you many times that I do not have a camera, so I use a mobile phone to record my videos. So it is not very sharp or just perfect, like crystal, but I try my best. So, as I do not have budget to buy a good DSLR camera or something like that. So just it is a very normal procedure. You have to attach two wires, and that's all. Okay, now you can see the black is black, red is red. There is to R and B. Okay, so now it's okay. Yeah, we have to test it. Now we have to attach it with the casing or whatever you say, with the with the battery holder, just so that we can test it that it is working or not or something like that. And this wire is not meant to be here, okay? Like it should be attached to with the LCD. So it was previously, repaired, or someone tried to repair it. So I'm not going that detail here. And it is very, very difficult to work without any holder. Okay, purse tend to be slip, and you can see here I burned the clip, one of the latch. Okay, one of the latch in the plastic there. You can see under the soldering iron. If you see it, please like the video. Okay, this is the thing. This part I burned. That is not a big deal. Okay, now you can see clearly it is working. Okay, you can see this is clearly working. So the LED is not lit up right now. Then there is some settings here, system settings. You have to go there and find out the backlight or something like that. Okay, this is the backlight. And okay, the switch is not working. The switch is not working. Oh my gosh. Then what can I do? Let's try again. We will try again and see what is happening here. Okay, you can lower the volume. Not it is not volume. It is constant. The power of the LED. Okay, off camera I fixed the problem. Now it is working. Okay, now you can see the LED is working. Now we'll go to backlight and increase it. This is the blue light. You can see it is turning on and off, so it is okay. So I will show you some demo in the dark. The dark room. So this LED is not so much powerful, just you can barely see, and 1.5 volt it is needed to work. So it is not that sharp or hard like nowadays the screen you see. Okay, so that's it. That's all. The device is working properly. So you can see the songs, the duration, the battery, the equalizer. Okay, I love Diresters. Sultans of Swing. If you want to listen, you can search the on YouTube. Okay, let's fix it. Will it work again? Yes, of course it will. Because now we have to fix it in the place. We have to attach the buttons, the switches on the proper places, and then we have to reattach them all together like this. It is fairly easy if you know what you're doing. Okay, it's like a jigsaw puzzle or something like that, like little Legos you attach together. So now the last screw to hold the PCB with the casing. Okay, just enough, not too much. The front is like a mirror, so it always bothers me, like why it is like mirror. You have to clean the LCD, clean the back panel of the glass like thing. Okay, you have to always make it clean as much as possible, because time to time the LCD will be dusted. Dust will go through the path, because it has opened. Okay, so when a device once opened, you should use it carefully, very carefully, so that nothing goes wrong. And when you store a device like this, of course, always keep the battery out. Okay, always keep the battery out. So battery harmful chemicals can damage your device like this. So very careful. And I have a video about that. If you are interested, you can see. Link will be in the description. Always. And if you search my channel, you will see. Okay, now look at this. This is not the best, but we can work it out. There is no recorded files, so there is no file. You can see. Here is the songs. Listen. I loaded some songs because the USB disk 128 megabyte was working, but the player was not. So thank you for watching. See you.